Are you ready? 3, 2,
let's go.
1, let's go.
What's up? Bushcrafty here. Oh, out in nature. I knew it. It's so nice and peaceful out here. And as soon as I hit that record button, got people mowing in the background and whatnot. Here, let's go on a walk. Let me see if I can flip this thing around so I can show you guys what's going on. There we go. Sorry about all the noises. You just have to kind of deal with it, I guess. I don't have a selfie stick or anything with me, so it may be on the shaky side. What kind of tree is this that has beans on it? So to speak. Yeah, see, there's beans forming in that one. Here's the full look of it right there. And oh, there goes the groundhog. Missed the groundhog. Hey, ground. If you're wondering what this little tidbit of history is, this thing is quite old. You can look at the fence. It wouldn't do much good for me because it's so short. But back in its time, it probably stopped people from falling over, if it was even here. I don't know. Well, it's kind of old. But this is what they call a levee. Boats would come in from one side. Well, it's kind of like a barge. You had the horses on one side, would pull these things. Imagine this full of water too. A lot of it's been filled in. Since the flood, a lot of it was destroyed and whatnot. You can see further down that way. But they would, the horses would ride along the side right here and pull the little barges, or they're kind of like boats, but pretty much barges, full of materials and stuff. And that's how there wasn't no semis or anything like that, and this was the cheapest, easiest way to transport stuff, because they could load up a boat more than they could load up a wagon and just pull it alongside canals and things like that. And this was a major one. And nowadays, go down here. Oh, try not to fall and break my neck. Oh, my old bones. See down in there. And it's going to be windy, so hopefully the phone doesn't pick up the wind. I'll try to block it as much as I can. Now, you can see right here where there used to be stuff, and it was cut into the stone. And this was to open the doors to the gates. So they would have the boats would come from this direction, and they would lower the water pressure so it would drop down, and then open the gates, and then they would go through this one, and so forth. Oh. Okay, we come over here and look at what we got. We got some mowing. Ooh, And we got some berries over there too. Maybe I can find an actual... Oh, I see an edible one. I don't see no poison ivy. So I am going to snag that one right there. Ugh. Good stuff. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a turtle out on that stick. But anyways, this is what you call mullein. Got good municipal, I can't even talk. That berry was so good. Again, sorry for the noise. And if I had a selfie stick, I would be turning it this way, but since I don't, you guys are stuck with this view. But for those who have phones and stuff watching, it's a lot easier for you, I suppose. And we should have quite a bit more mullein down here. Yep. We got a second ear right there. See the flowers coming in? Ugh. And we had a big fish there. I didn't catch it when I was coming down. It wasn't so windy. I'd probably go grab my pole. There you go. You can see it there. Them flowers are also good. If you see where that water's moving, there's a duck. I don't know if that's a real duck or not, though. Is it real? I think it may be a fake duck to try to get ducks to land in here. I don't know. Quack, quack. No, I don't think it's real. Yeah, his head's not turning. Woo! Yeah, it's not. Oh, the guy across the way thought I was waving at him. But as you can see over here, you see all these logs where they have been cut. And this is where the bridge went across for the horses. The horses would pull the barges across here and until it got to the other side, which connected into the rest of the canal. Again, most of the canals have been filled in and everything. I used to live on part of this canal, and I actually filled in a lot of the canal. The people who own property next to me filled in theirs so they'd have more space or more land instead of the canal. I had one section that I didn't fill in that I created for geese, ducks, which I would never do again. They are some messy, stinky animals. Oh, but anyways, that's a little history there. Oh, just imagine the age of these stones right here. Imagine when these little things were carved into, these little grooves where the hinges for these big doors used to be. And they turned this into a nice little park. This used to be all grown up, all weeds and everything through here, and they turned it into a park, which is very good. Although this is where I used to come and get a lot of my mullein before it was a park. But I enjoy the park so much more better. Just coming out here and sitting and watching the fish in the water and whatnot. Of course, they complain that they waste a lot of money on mowing the grass and all that stuff, but they do have volunteers that come out here and do that stuff too, which is real good. I'll probably put this on my Bushcraft channel because it's more of a history thing. And this used to be filled up with water. Sometimes it does whenever the lake over here, if you want to call it a lake, gets filled up. So does this. But the canal that used to feed this is long gone. Oh. Yeah, they built little steps and everything so you can go down inside of here and look around. You got a fancy little groundhog that lives down in there though. Got mullein growing out the side. They put these barbecue areas, picnic areas over here. Unfortunately, ooh. You see what I see? See if there's any ready to eat ones. I haven't ate anything and I shouldn't be eating sweets. Yes, I call berries sweets. And I know for a fact that they don't spray, they only mow this area. Look at that. Yummy berries. Raspberries are so good. And I don't have to pay $8 a pound for them. Used to bring the kids down through here and we used to pick berries over here. You can see it. They're completely packed up here, and there's some blackberries over here too. Blackberries come in afterwards. So you get a little snack with raspberries, and a couple of years later, or not years, a couple weeks later you get some blackberries. But you can see it goes down quite a ways where you can walk through here and everything. But it's a nice place. It's got bugs and everything. It has nature. And I'm gonna have to get me a couple more for the ride home. Oh, there we go. This place is filled with them, isn't it? Yeah, I need to get away from here. I won't leave. I'll be sitting here getting filled up on berries. But they even clean the little lake. To me it's a pond, but they call it a lake. They clean the top of it off, and they got the aerators that aerate the water and whatnot. If not, it gets really bad. And here's some more history stuff of where it used to be. And that same bridge that used to, the horses used to go by and pull the barges, they turned into a railroad bridge right there. You can see some of the place here in Roscoe. It's a little bit more there. And I'm not sure what this is here. Let's see. Deceased. Oh, this is members. We don't want to put too much of that on. But you can see an old house up there. And this tells a story about it. You guys can pause it here if you want to read it. I don't know if you can read it or not, but yeah, I may come down here. Probably not tomorrow. Sometime this week and do some fishing. We'll have to see. But I remember coming down here with the kids to go fishing, and taking a sickle with me so I could clear a way to get to the water to go fishing. Because all this was grown up with weeds and everything. They didn't take care of it or anything. And in the last years, they've done a wonderful job on it. They still got a little bit more to get to, but I think they're doing really good. They moved all this up here. This parking lot never used to be here. This used to be all weeds through here. It's too often our history and everything is just covered. Nobody knows it's there unless it's an old timer talking about it. But then old timers don't last forever. Eventually our history gets buried in time. And things like this that we should be teaching our young ones, how it used to be and stuff. It's not, you click a button on your phone and everything comes to you now. It didn't used to be that way. Well, I hope you guys liked the little history lesson. If this is something you guys would like, let me know down in the comments, and I'll see if I can muster up some more history stuff around here. And until next time, like always, God bless.